Found out we were expecting, unfortunately, due to the emotional and physical ramifications my wife endured over the course of these 7 months. The pregnancy resulted in a miscarriage. The emotional, physical, and financial devastation this accusation has caused us will never be repaid. And now with the loss of a child, which I feel is a direct result of this situation. The misdiagnosis of a child is not simply the misdiagnosis of the flu. It is, in some instances, a life sentence. It's a criminal charge. It's the complete and total annihilation of a family unit. Bethany Moore states in her speech to first responders how many kids potentially would be in harm's way if we only filed on things that were clear-cut. Tons of kids. So to the board, I ask you, how many families are going to be torn apart because of these board-certified pediatricians that can't tell the difference between clear-cut abuse and other medical problems? If a physician is board-certified in a specialty, they should be the expert. Why is this the only specialty held in a lower standard than any other specialty in medicine? If a physician is in any other specialty continues to make a wrong diagnosis, they will be held accountable. Where is the accountability for the continued misdiagnosis of this physician and her team? The only children in harm's way are the children who are brought to U of M Bond for treatment by concerned parents and caretakers, and who are unfortunate enough to be introduced to Bethany Moore and her team. They are using flawed medical science and theories to establish a diagnosis. She had numerous pieces of medical data in front of her, giving her an alternate explanation of abuse, and most of the data even refuted the diagnosis of abuse itself. Yet she still testified under oath that there was no other explanation other than abuse. Finally, in regards with what Mary Masson, Director of Public Relations for Michigan Medicine, said on Our Story on Channel 7, U of M providers do not make decisions or recommendations about whether or how cases are pursued. To this, I'll ask you, when a doctor states in a medical report that children are likely to die in the care of their parents, would you or would you not take this as a recommendation? Well, CPS took her recommendation. They petitioned for our rights to be terminated and put us in the same category as perpetrators who sexually abuse their children, all based on the medical report from Bethany Moore. She went so far as to say our children are likely to die in our care. So I implore you to think about how you would react to anyone, let alone a doctor, claiming children are likely to die in your care. Please think about that. How did we go from children likely to die in our care to a judge tearfully apologizing to us? The courts aren't wrong. The juries aren't wrong. Bethany Moore was wrong. She will continue to be wrong until she is held accountable. Her accountability is in the hands of you, the university. How many more fathers like me are going to have to stand here with this horror story until she is stopped? I believe child abuse is real. It should not be taken lightly, but neither should the annihilation of innocent families.